off to the supermarket. So I have got previous, the social chameleon. So pretty. Chatty catchup. How ironic. I'm coming.
Love it.
It's very pretty.
It's huge that Chalet, isn't it?
We're off to the supermarket. Yeah, it's massive. Is that the one that Matt built?
Yeah, the one that James was going to buy.
That would have been
Well, it
far
was-
too big for him.
No, it was
two,
going to.
wouldn't it?
It was going to be like 4 or 5 Chalet apartments, and then they just did it as one big one.
We're off to the supermarket.
The supermarché.
Le supermarché. We've been silly really because we had a real go slow. What time did you get up? It's gone 9, wasn't it? And
Weather's rubbish, so.
rubbish. The weather's rubbish.
It's just soupy.
It's soupy. So we're going to the supermarket, but we should have left earlier. We didn't think it closed as early as it does. So made a list, but probably forgotten to put lots of things on there. And if it's not on my list, it won't get bought. I'm going to. I don't know. Oh, look at that, Toby.
What?
That's just so pretty. What do you
I know.
mean, what?
I know, Gayna.
I bet it doesn't translate on screen, but that is pretty. I know some people hate having driving footage, but skip forward if you don't like it, because I want to remember this. It's so gorgeous. It's good when I come shopping, or when Toby comes shopping with us, because he then doesn't moan when I get back. He doesn't look at the receipt and go, oh, how much was that? Because he's chosen most of it. He can't say that, can he? We're back from shopping. I'm up in the bedroom and we're going to have a little chatty catch up. Didn't I say that strangely? Chatty catch up. I expect I've been watching somebody on YouTube who speaks that way, and I've absorbed it. Because that's what I do. I'm a social chameleon. What do I want to talk about? Let's talk about how ironic that the last video that I uploaded, because I haven't uploaded yesterday's video just yet, so you guys are still watching the one where I said, let's play a game. I have never, ever been stung by a wasp, broken a bone, or had a chest infection. Which of these statements isn't true? Well, do you hear my tummy then? The statement that wasn't true was that I have never, ever been stung by a wasp, because in fact, I have been stung by a wasp and I got it on film. So it was a bit of a trick question, because I vlogged, was it not this summer just gone, so summer 2023, when we were in France, I got stung by a wasp and I filmed it. I didn't film the getting stung, I filmed the stung area. So that was the one. The other two things are actually true. I have never broken a bone. Possibly I've broken a toe, but it doesn't count because they don't do anything for that. And you don't get an x-ray, they just say probably broken. And I have never had a chest infection, which is wonderful because I understand that they're absolutely awful. So I'm very lucky. But fancy saying I have never, ever broken a bone. And then Wilfred goes and breaks his collarbone. Oh, I feel so sorry for the little lad. I really, really feel for him. His great friend, who he has known since he was 4, when they started in reception, and even though they haven't always been in the same class and haven't always even been in the same school for years now, they are still really good friends. and he's out here skiing. In fact, his mum's coming over this afternoon. And then, no, she's not. They're all coming for supper tonight, that's right. Plans have changed in the last 2 minutes. They're all out here, and Wilf and Ed were having just such a lovely time skiing. And come to the very last run, came to the bottom of the run, and he hit a bit of ice, went over, which is not uncommon in that area. Everyone's always falling over, but he just landed really badly and he broke his collarbone, bless his heart. But of course the adrenaline kicked in, so he just got up and took his skis off and started walking towards Tony, Ed's dad, and Edward, and was like, I think I've dislocated my shoulder. But he was kind of fine. So Tony said, all right, well, I'll go and get the car, and because he was with them, the other lot had splintered off. He said, okay, I'll go and get a car. So then he walked down all the steps and he was waiting on the side of the road. And he then said, because he couldn't get his phone out of the pocket, Ed, can you ring my brother? Because they've got Snapchat contacts and what have you. So Edward rang Teddy, and the signal was really bad. So couldn't really get what was going on, but I instantly just thought, no, I need to get there. So I got Ted to ring Edward back, and I said, let me speak to Wilf. And I just heard Wilf go, Mum. And I just knew. I said, right, I'm coming. I said to Toby, I think you need to come too. And Toby was like, no, I don't. I expect he's been showing off. He's probably just winded himself. Ever the optimist. I said, no, I think you need to come. And I grabbed a blanket and his e-hic card type thing. Not that it really amounts to anything. And drove up the mountain. When I saw his little face and he was stood on the side of the road, oh my goodness. I won't forget that little face. Oh, the face. And I looked at him and knew instantly, because his shoulder was down like that. He was lopsided. His arm was really long. And I thought, he's dislocated his shoulder. Oh my gosh. Because I know that can be a really bad thing. But luckily we've been here. We've been coming to this resort for the last... Hang on, how long have we had the chalet? 17, 16, 15, 14, 10 years. We've been coming to this area for the last 10 years. And I have taken multiple children, godchildren, friends' kids, to the medical centre, so I'm really well versed with it. Luckily, Wilf was not far from the medical centre, so Toby drove us down there. Wilf was in the back and I was just holding him straight so he wouldn't wobble. And it's incredible here. We literally went straight in and I said, he's had a bad fall, he's hurt his shoulder, and they were on him straight away. I mean, there was nobody else in there, no patients or anything, but they were on him straight away, so professional. The receptionist was really, well, obviously they're just calm, aren't they? They see this sort of thing all the time, and helped him get out of his jacket and what have you. And then he went straight in for an x-ray. I mean, you could see it was a broken collarbone as soon as they got his t-shirt off, which was such a relief. I thought, oh, thank goodness, it's just a broken collarbone. Thank goodness they don't have to put it back in place. They don't have to reset it or anything. It'll be fine. Anyway, had his x-ray. Then they wanted to put him in the immobilisation because they can't put him in a cast. So they put them in this sort of brace. So he was on gas and air, and I thought I was feeling absolutely fine. I mean, I hadn't had lunch because I'd had a nap. I was about to eat something when the phone rang, and how long have I been bleating on? 6 minutes. That's all right. And I just thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to faint. I can't feel my hands, can't feel my feet, I can't see properly. So I sort of crouched down, put my head down as low as I could, and they said that they were going, are you okay? Madame, are you okay? And I was like, I'm okay, I just feel a bit faint. So by the time Toby came back, because he'd gone to pick up some clothes and things, because Wilf was so wet from having fallen, he'd gone back to get some shoes and clothes and bits and pieces. By the time Toby came back, the receptionist lady went, Monsieur, your son is okay, but your wife, she's not feeling well. He walked into the room and there's me lying out on a gurney with my feet up in the air. Wilf there with a gas and airbag on his face. Poor little Wilf, he was going, oh, Mum, you must go out if you're not feeling very well. You better go out. And I was like, no, I'm all right. I don't know why this is happening. I don't know why. I'm not upset. He was like, I don't like seeing you upset. I said, I'm not upset. I promise you. I'm worried about you, but only because I'm your mum, not because I'm scared. And I don't know why I've gone all faint. But I have got previous. I've done this before. Ted, when he was having his stitches out for his fingers and when his knee was all gammy and horrible, I nearly passed out then as well, which is ridiculous because I'm not squeamish at all. And I'm not, you know, I do have a propensity to panic a bit, but when the chips are really down, I don't panic. And I've got proof of that, you know. Well, for example, Wilfred was choking when he was 3 and had to do the Heimlich manoeuvre, and I didn't panic at all and just sorted it out, and then afterwards had a bit of a but you know, in the moment I didn't panic. But whatever it is, it makes me go faint. I think it must just be because it's my children and maybe I'm not breathing deeply enough, or maybe I hadn't eaten enough that day. I don't know, but anyway, so silly. I feel fine now, just a bit like of all the times to feel faint, because I am not a fainter. I don't faint much. In fact, I've never actually fainted. I've just felt faint, never actually passed out. Never been knocked out, never passed out. I mean, I've drank too much and gone to sleep, but that's different. What else did I want to wrap up here? Oh, a couple of people have asked about our chalet, where we come. So it's a rental, as in we rent it out as a business. Long story short, Toby had a chance encounter with Matt, who became our builder and is a great friend now. And it was one of those situations where we'd been looking for a long time to buy a chalet with our friend James, and couldn't find one to suit our needs or to suit our budget. And Matt was struggling to find somebody to trust him for his first project to build this chalet, because he wanted to set up business on his own. And at the time, he was a snowboard instructor as well in his spare time. And Toby had been out on a snowboard lesson with him, and they had this conversation over lunch, and basically did a gentleman's handshake. Toby came back and went, I bought a chalet. And I was, okay, where is it? He went, it's not actually been built yet. So he showed me the plot, and I just thought, oh my goodness, this could go dreadfully wrong. However, it went incredibly right. It's been amazing for us to be able to have this chalet and to have it now as sort of part of our household income is incredible, and a place to come on holiday. But also for Matt, it sort of springboarded him into where he is now, which is let me tell you, he's doing very well, which is brilliant because he's so lovely. We'll hopefully see him, his partner and son at some point. I expect they'll come over, or we'll go out with them some point this week. Don't really know what plans are now, because poor little Wilf, I don't want to leave him on his own, and he doesn't feel well enough to come out and go for meals and things, so I don't really know how we're going to play it, but we'll work it out day by day. I think that was it for things to clear up, and I think I've been waffling on for quite a long time. Hope you don't mind, but I'm not sure there's going to be much of interest to film later. What is that down there? They normally keep donkeys and reindeer there, but that looks like a bison. I haven't got my goggles on, so I can't see. yeah, I will come back on later, but who knows what I will film. What are you guys watching?
We're watching the vlog.
You're watching the vlog.
The vlog.
Fast forward all these bits. They won't be interesting to you. What you need is the bit.
Do you want to fast forward or do you want to see the whole thing?
No, he finds that's all boring for a 13-year-old.
I need a top up.
He's getting so much love on that vlog already. It's only been up 10 minutes and everybody's sending such nice messages.
We didn't get any video footage of Mummy fainting, did we?
That would have been gold.
Did you tell them about that in this?
Yeah. Wilfred,
Get out!
I think we're going to have to start pacing your drugs.
Is he higher than a kite?
Well, I'm not really sure what I'm seeing here. Just take it easy. Take it easy, please. Take it easy, please. These boys are having a pre-dinner snack of noodles.
You took the bigger
having
portion.
just had a weigh off.
Yeah, that was scary.
Right.
They had waffles, Gayna.
Oh, you boys! I'm jealous.
It was one.
I'm jealous.
It was a pathetic.
Taking the mick out of me because I couldn't remember what the scales were called, and I called them a weighing machine. I said, Wilf, can you take the weighing machine upstairs? Right, our friends are coming. So, oh yeah. A cannon. Ooh, washing machine's got 20 minutes left. Let's go in here and open up the garage. Love it. I'd love to have an integral garage. I'd drive in when it's raining and be able to get all my stuff out. It'd be great. As it is, I mean, I'm not complaining, I love my home, but I have to run 4,000 miles to get back from the garage to the house. Got the dudes doing the kuchen. Abe's on bread duties. Teddy is on...
Get back, Shadrach.
What? Teddy is on pasta duty. And this.
Am I doing more or less?
If we've got any more bread, just do it all.
It's a day. He doesn't let that. Dad's like, oh, he might actually be hurt.
Yeah, no one told me that time when my kneecap popped out.
So he's giggling and laughing. It was punk.
No, I saw one time.
Well, he came back on off the side.
Oh my god, that ledge.
Again.
And he was like 12 foot in the air.
Hands it and just collapse. He just fully collapses.
You've got 1 week.
No, Paul was doing 12 foot in the air.
12 foot in the air, you bloody idiot! He was over my head.
He's completely oblivious. He goes down, goes up, sinks into China.
Oh, he broke my kneecap. Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, guess what I do by semi dislocated
His
kneecap?
elbows, he dislocates.
Oh yeah, the one is in my dislocated.
There we go.
Oh, and whenever I do yoga in college,
Actually,
and
you
you have to
do have
you have to like try to touch your shoulder. I was like, I can't do that. I have to do this.
We do yoga at college.
He does yoga.
Bill is designing a tattoo.
I don't think that's the one,
Who's
Bill.
up? Who's up for it? Abe, you gonna have
I
one?
think you need to do another one, Bill.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do another one.
What colour is it going
Do
to
a
be?
potato crab.
That is a potato.
Obviously, crabs.
Red? Wouldn't it be red?
No, not when Bill draws them. They're always black.